Welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to my home studio, and welcome to Tom's new jacket. Gosh darn, I like this jacket, dude.
It's a little bit chilly in here.
It's a little bit chilly in here. So, this is actually literally the first time that I've actually set eyes on you all day, Tom, which is quite funny. Hi.
Is it a sad day? Yeah.
It's a sad day. So, the factory is currently unoccupied because... There you go. You look like an angel now. You've got a halo behind you. The factory is currently unoccupied. We have, what? Quadrupled in size? Sextupled in size?
Well, it's an old dairy, isn't it? So it's an old dairy, which is where we're in, and then over the years, the amount of machinery that we had and the 32 amp CNC and...
32 amp CNC. Have you seen my first video on YouTube where I dumped on CNCs quite a lot? But yeah, essentially we've massively increased what we're currently using, and the same can be said from our neighbours. So we've had to upgrade the electrical supply into the entire area by a whole 100 amps just to deal with it. And that is today, and we found out at short notice that SSE were doing that. But anyway, the biggest issue was that it was only 5 minutes ago that Tom arrived, and I realised, oh my gosh, the most important thing that we have to do about this is live stream the actual screen. So I've been running around like a nitwit, essentially.
I think we've both been pretty busy today. Yeah, so
it's been one of those days. Anyway, look, without any further ado, I'm just going to say hello to some people. Matt Toman, David Melton, Bulgarian Evolution, how you doing? Okay, E.R. Webster, Lisa Harshberger, how you doing? Lisa, Sporadic Amnesic, Andrew Clayton, Robert R. Cull, and that just Cull Style, there we go. Morning from Southern California, where it is 42 degrees Fahrenheit, and it has finally stopped raining. There's nothing to say except congratulations on a perfect choice of where to live, essentially. We're also currently sharing a microphone, so there we go. Anyway, look, this is the live stream where we announce the prize winners and actually figure out the prize winners for Great Guitar Giveaway. Okay, and there's a whole bunch of stuff up on there at the moment. Let me just check. There we go. So we've got Great Guitar Giveaway. You've got a screen. The beautiful thing about Great Guitar Giveaway at the moment is I want that guitar so damn much. So damn much!
I'm trying to look out if you've seen the site today.
I'm noticing some changes to the site. It's all looking a little bit... I have, actually.
Okay, good. All right, good. Sorry.
We've been upgrading and working and upgrading and working. Okay, actually, here you go. I'm assuming that you guys understand what's happening, and the Great Guitar Giveaway is a new thing that we're doing, and it's a trial by fire at this point. We spent a good 3 or 4 months getting it ready, and then everything broke. Like 3 times. Or 4 times. Yeah. Talk about PayPal, Tom.
Yeah, probably more than 3 or 4 times. So, yeah, we've been receiving your emails. We are on it. At the moment, yeah, we're live on the site currently. It basically, if you're having an issue, take a screenshot, send it to the office at Great Guitar Giveaway email address, or to be honest with you, just the office at Crimson Guitars if not, and we'll be picking up on both sides. But it does seem like it seems at the moment like we're on it, and we've done multiple tests today and not had any issues. So
the problem, the cause of the problem though, is actually not our fault. Although I suppose we could have maybe figured it out. Essentially, PayPal are refusing payments from certain people due to the fact that they think that we're a gambling site, which frankly is understandable. It's not legally and technically true, but it's in their terms and conditions apparently, which, I mean, have you read? Has anybody read them?
Do you have to think how many pages they are?
Well, yeah. But anyway, that's the thing. So many of the payments have been going through, but if you want to guarantee that it works, then just a standard credit or debit card is unfortunately the way forward at the moment.
Yep.
But we at least have now figured out what the issue or at least the main issue that we've discovered is. So there we go. Anyway, look, let me just quickly go through. The most important thing right at the moment is that we've got, Bob Claggett, he's awesome. We've got a huge amount of incredible guitars on the site that are being... What's that gorgeous thing? I mean, yeah, who is this guy? He seems pretty cool. Is he cool? Yeah, that looks cool. Oh no, wait, I'm in danger of disappearing up my own ass. Okay. And back. Great guitar build of 2022. All of the invitational and professional builds that were finished. Dave's World of Fun stuff, etc. We've got some incredible builds and they are all available. Jimmy DeResta actually pulled it out this year and went... That's incredible.
It's awesome,
that's an
isn't it?
incredible instrument, and I can't believe we've only sold, 71 tickets of that so far. I'm also really, 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 really annoyed that I'm not allowed to buy any for any of these. Technically, I'm not supposed to win. That doesn't stop me from buying tickets, does it? It sort of removes some of the luster, but hey. Okay, so there we go. There's these cool things going. Yuri Tukman is an absolute genius. And then coming up on the giveaway site, just normal guitars, we've got another PVT 60, and there's some more of that. Ty Tyler, that guitar is one of the best sellers so far. It's incredible. I'm hoping to get my hands on that actually. Orbital Luthiery, and here we go. So coming up next week, we've got the Vox bass, the Ben Gibbard signature Mustang, the Jimi Hendrix, made in Mexico, Jimi Hendrix signature Strat, and these two beauties. I suspect that the Epiphone is going to sell out, and maybe the Gibson Flying V as well, which is cool. But we are here today to stop tempting you with things like that. Okay, today there are 3 instruments that finished last night. It was an Epiphone Explorer, which is a really, really cool guitar, an incredibly cool Japanese Strat, and I think that this is one of the ugliest guitars ever made. Tom...
I love it. I genuinely, obviously nobody else does, so it is literally just... Well, I feel like half the staff, well, I say half the staff, and probably...
We bought it from a member of staff.
Yeah, we did buy it from a member of staff. It's just so quirky. I really do like it, but yeah, apparently other people don't, so there you go. It
is. I wish I could actually bring these up on the screen, but they're not showing up, so there we go. Okay, now... so look, frankly, there were 417 tickets sold for the Dan Electro. It is still going to be barely in profit, which means that, of course, we're going to be able to do what we are here to do, which is raise money to set up and create the Dorset Guitar Museum, which is the whole point for all of this.
But it does also mean that whoever's entered into that one has got a pretty damn good chance, or at least chances have increased.
That's not
to win it. So
yeah, that's not that many. That's not that many tickets. Okay, now what we need to do quickly is if we start with the let's start with that Dan Electro, shall we? 417 tickets. So I'm just going to go to Google here. Google random. Let's spell it properly. Random number generator. And here we go. So random.org. Calculator soup. There's all sorts of...
I think that's what we used.
Yeah, well, so we just used the standard one on the Google homepage. I'm assuming that this is Google's own one. Yeah, it must be. Anyway, so from tickets 1 through to 417, and this is it. So what I'm going to do is randomly generate this number, pick it up, and then Tom is going to find that person, because we realised last week with my numerical dyslexia that I shouldn't be the one looking at a screen. That one of the guys that won watched after the fact, and he won, and then I did it and said, oh no, wait, did I get that number wrong?
Yeah, you did.
Did we choose the wrong one? And he's like, I'm so glad that I wasn't watching it live, because if I had been, I would have had a heart attack.
It's just like that happening, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, here we go. Random number generator. We're going to generate a ticket number 329. Okay. So Tom is now on his computer. let us find out who has won the Dan Electro 66T. I mean, it's not a bad guitar. It's for a guy setting up a guitar museum. I am being rather rude about a guitar that is based entirely on a vintage Mosrite model. It's just not to my taste.
Yeah, so it's
my gosh. Okay, Jeremy Wilson. And
he's
can I talk?
bought 5 tickets. Yeah, congratulations, man. That's a guitar that I really like. That'd be sad to see that one go.
Fantastic. I mean, 5 tickets out of 417 is a percentage.
What 1%, isn't it? Roughly?
Yeah, there we go.
So,
roughly 1% of the tickets, and he won this instrument.
Yeah, really good.
Correct answer. And so that is ticket number 329, and Jeremy Wilson. We will
accept that now.
Yeah, Tom's going to click a button. You're going to get an email. Now, I do need to say here that the only way that we will ever get in touch with you guys, ever, about you winning something is this email, or we might phone you, and I mean, you'll recognise the voice of you, me, or maybe Sam, who you've seen on the videos as well. We are not going to send you a reply saying, "Hey, message me on Telegram and I'll tell you," or any of that bullshit. That is a scam, and please, it's not us. We don't have enough lights on in here. Half of my, right, it's fine.
That's wonderful light, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't get to spend any time here.
Neither do I.
I was going to say not through lack of invite.
You've seen the hand tool only. It's in progress. Even today, I spent half of my day up working on the dining room table because I wasn't filming these bits that I've already done on camera before. So it's actually been quite a good day.
Are you allowed to show that one out? I mean, it looks amazing.
It's if you want to pass it to me.
Yeah.
She's in the last hand tool only build, I cut out the sort of purfling design on the back, which actually I don't want to show that up overhead camera. So I did that, but I'm in the process of cutting out all of these designs on the front and the side, and the headstock and bits and pieces. So yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Man.
She's coming together.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm really excited. Don't drop it. Anyway, look, this is enough. Let's just have a quick look here. There's a bunch of people talking. Dave, nice one. Jazza. Dave says I've bought 1 ticket. Woohoo, awesome. Jeremy Wilson, congrats. E.R. Webster loves Dan Electros.
Good man.
Great instruments. I love Dan Electros and wow. Historically, that's a total lie. I've historically said I hate Dan Electros, but actually they're growing on me. We've got a Hondo version, a 1980s Hondo version of the Dan Electro guitar Lin with 31 frets, 33 frets. It's a weird number. Not
going to be able to help you on that, but it is a very cool Longhorn copper. Yeah,
it's beautiful, and that will be coming up on the site very soon. So there we go. George Davis, a bunch of people. Alex Riffle saying I love a good Explorer. I love. I'm really just loving this whole thing. Okay, Barry Christian says, anybody with Sky Internet having issues getting on the giveaway site? I've had to put the web address in allowed sites part settings in my Sky app. I had some issues with BT blocking it on my home Wi-Fi. We hadn't heard about an issue with Sky. Tom, would you mind emailing Sky and saying, hey, please, because this is what I ended up doing. I emailed BT and said, look, you guys are blocking my site, but this actually, it's a legit site. We're not scammers. But anyway, there we go. Now, JS Trucking, morning Ben, did you see my comment on your GGBO Super Edit video? I left you a few ideas for the next Watch Inspired build. I did indeed. And it's the original plan for that guitar was to have it covered in copper paint, actually, to get that sort of metallic look. But our tests ended up not working, so we didn't go for that. Anyway, look, random number generator. The next...
Another random SG sat somewhere, isn't there? That as a result of the tests from that.
There is a Gibson SG that is currently
Just
for this that we were doing a full refinish on. It was an SG faded that is for the giveaway site, and it's in limbo at the moment.
it is in limbo.
I had actually forgotten. Oh, poor you! You completely forgot about a Gibson SG just floating around. Anyway,
Oh God. Yeah.
okay, cool. So, what do you want to look at next? Epiphone Explorer. Let's finish on the Strat. Okay, so this Epiphone Explorer, limited edition, obviously secondhand. I can't remember the exact year. We sold 471 tickets for that. So let's have a look at this. That's weird. 471 on the Explorer, and it was 417 on the Dan Electra. It's a conspiracy. 471. This is it's all happening just to confuse my poor guitar-addled mind. Anyway, 471, Epiphone Explorer, random number, generating. Number 289, Thomas Webster. 289.
Searching. 9.
Cool email address. Yeah, you can see. I keep on looking. I've got a screen above the camera here. So every time I look up, it's just me making sure that we aren't showing your personal data on the overhead camera. But anyway,
I think I'm going to leave you for the pronunciation again.
okay. Well, there we go. This is a good one. We're on camera. It's fantastic. Okay, number 289. Ticket number 289 was bought by Leif Hellberg, or Hellberg even. I need glasses at this point. Who bought several tickets for several guitars, so he's still actually in with a chance of winning the Japanese Strat. But it was a single ticket for this Epiphone Explorer.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Leif Hellberg is the winner of this instrument, and isn't that cool for a single ticket?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? And could potentially win another one in
the next drawing.
All right, so you're going to get an email right now.
Very cool. Genuinely, we could have it set so that when the tickets run out or when the time runs out, the computer just pushes a button and says, okay, oh, you've won, and everybody gets notified, oh, you lost and you guys won. Have we edited that you've lost email yet?
Bear's been looking at it. Yeah.
Okay, we just need to make it be...
It's slightly
we're really
more,
sorry that
yeah,
you
I
lost.
know. I know. I got one as well because we did a test.
You lost, you suck, you don't deserve this guitar. Anyway, Leif, congratulations. And we have one more guitar. Now, there is going to be... We have had an interesting few weeks. We are building up, so there's actually going to be a guitar added. There's going to be a guitar a day, basically, eventually, if this keeps on developing in the way that we're hoping it will. But for now, it's just the 3 guitars. However, that being said, it is culminating in a particularly cool guitar. So this is a relatively rare Japanese Strat. I think it was 1999. And basically it's a rare colour. This particular shade of white isn't something that they did very often. And it's actually made out of ash. Very, very lightweight ash. So basically it's a swamp ash guitar. And... it was very cool. We actually bought this from a member of staff.
Another staff member, yeah.
And that's funny. This is the Strat and the Dan Electra. The second we started doing this, staff like, oh, I've got a guitar. There you go.
Well, Josh in particular seemed to have multiple guitars.
He's got lots of guitars. Do you guys? Let's just. I'm going to use this as a soft announcement. So I was browsing Reverb the other day. We'll get to the Strat in a minute. This is going to be cool. Watch Tom's face. Now you're not going to make any facial expressions whatsoever, are you?
Well, I'm going to try my best.
I was browsing Reverb the other day and I saw a thin line Telecaster. It's a thin line Fender Telecaster. And the title says it's modified. I'm like, okay. Well, we don't particularly like modified guitars. And then it said it's £39,500. So, and I'm not saying I bought this, Tom.
I'd assume I know you haven't bought it from what I've been doing today.
You've been looking at the bank account, haven't you? Tom keeps me in control. Although it is something that would be
tries.
of great interest to the museum, and we are going to document it, because the guitar currently resides in Frome, which is where Josh lives. And
It's definitely not. Well, I'd be amazed if he comes and tries to sell us that.
yeah,
Wouldn't put it past him.
No, me neither. Anyway, we're 99% sure that I'm going to be getting this guitar in to document and look at, and it was owned by Prince and used by him for more than a decade in early music, and it's intensely cool. So that's going to be coming up, I hope, at some point soon. Awesome. But yeah, anyway, so there we go. Just message random people on the internet and cool things happen sometimes.
Well, especially when it's you. It's kind of slightly easier, isn't it?
He had no idea who it was. He had zero clue who I was whatsoever. It's fantastic.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
So there we go. Okay. We've got a Fender. There we go. Fender Japanese Strat. We sold 589 tickets for this one. In fact, it was pretty much all of the tickets available. It was within spitting distance. Yeah. Basically. Say that again. 589. Okay, so this is the random number generator. 589 tickets. Whew.
Here we go.
Boom.
God, it's not that far away from the other one.
Number 271. Number 271, people. Ticket 271. Do you have 271? No, I'll keep this one then. That's fine. We don't. Just.
271.
I did buy a particularly cool candy apple red Strat last night that should be making its way onto your screens at some point soon. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So, this guitar has been won by
Jacob Garber.
Jacob Garber. Congratulations. Another one. He bought a single ticket for this.
Well,
I lied, sorry.
No, yeah.
Got bad. You go. Talk.
Single ticket for the Epiphone SG Custom, and unfortunately, he didn't win that one. And then he's bought 5 tickets for the Japanese Strat. So again, congratulations. That is an absolute win in my books.
It's incredible. It's genuinely mind-blowing that...
Yeah. So again, you're going to be getting an email right now.
Imminently. Okay. Well, look, that is it for this evening. Let's just have a quick look at the site. So there are... I mean... Look,
I can't believe the Euro one hasn't been more popular as well, with the just absolutely epic leaving it as a blog.
That. How do I go back? Let's just go back. So, this is Yuri Tukman. He's a very, very talented artist. I love his channel. He makes tools and he does a lot of engraving work and things like that. And when he sent these pictures through to my mother, who is running, she does the admin. Look, he's even got square control knobs. My mother is running, and that is utter genius, the administration for GGBO. And she sent me this picture. She said, "Is this okay? Is this all right?" And I'm like, "What? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is the most incredible guitar." She says, but it's going to be uncomfortable to play. And I'm like, I don't give a damn. That's so sexy. I want it.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But she's like, "Okay, Ben, whatever, fine." But I want one. I genuinely want one.
No, I'm on the exact same page as you. I mean, just that blue is, does something to you.
The whole thing. I mean, Sophia's making a guitar very similar blue, actually. But anyway, look. So there's a bunch of guitars from the Invitational.
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
And Neil Paskin. So again, here I'm a huge fan of his channel. Pask Makes. He does some supremely interesting work. I can watch him for hours. And there we go. I mean, just cool. Just so cool. So, well, I mean, what can we say? And then there's other bits and pieces. Dave's World of Fun stuff is good. Guns and Guitars back again.
Who's doing the best at the moment on that? I think you're up there.
I think I'm coming third. So I've sold about 300 tickets on mine. I think Dave. Where's Dave? Dave has sold more than me, 369. Look at that mathematically. And then I think the next one is. Where are we? Tyler, there we go. Yeah, he's sold 575. A number. I can't do the maths. I literally can't do the maths in my head. His work is mind-blowing, and always is. I'm a huge fan of his. And the pickup maker, I've forgotten the name of the pickup maker he uses because I'm diabolical. But, they're incredible. So
that's just the way that headstock there comes down onto the fretboard as well.
It's
like so simple, but
sorry, there we go. And you've got his gorgeous little Shock the Fox inlay.
Yeah,
I'm in love. Okay, let's just make sure I'm not on there. That's fantastic. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Do we have any questions, queries, comments? Forrest Pfeiffer says, I see that DeResta didn't phone it in this year. I quite liked his one. He has been building incredibly cool guitars like that forever, and I'm really glad. This is the sort of thing that I was expecting from him year 1 and 2, but also he's intensely busy.
Well, he did. He came up to you at Makers, didn't he? And said how much he wanted to get involved and up his game on it, and he's clearly done it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all good. It really is. Ravencroft Guitars. If everybody could stop buying tickets for Shock the Fox's guitar so it can come home to me, that would be great. Thank you. Dave says that's absolutely cracking. Talking about the other one.
It's terrible.
I love it. I love a bad joke, as you well know. You well know. Okay. At Mark Milligan, try a different browser, and if it's not a different browser, try a VPN. I use the browser called Brave browser, which is very good for security if you're worried about the man upstairs following your every move and all that sort of stuff. I normally use Google, and I've got that Brave thing, but apparently it's also Brave has got a VPN that you can use that's sort of built into it somehow. Which works.
Yeah, we've had a few people swapping browsers has worked. Again, it feels like really isolated issues, which is a shame because it's becoming difficult to fix them. But yeah, as was said before, send us screenshots of the issues you've got, because we're actively working around the clock to fix any of these small niggling issues.
Okay, Mark Milligan is having issues. Mark, could you email us office@greatguitargiveaway.com? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Phew. Timing out on every page. This is that DNS thing that has proved to not be a problem, but some people are still having issues.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Well, there we go. I am going to. Dr. Bill Botnick says he currently can't get to the site via Virgin either. BT and Sky. Apparently the same thing, different names from Paul Needs. This is the beautiful thing. You guys are here to support us because you know that it's a good thing that we're trying to do, and it's fun, and there's always a chance to win a cool guitar. But also you care enough to let us know what issues there are so we can fix them.
The emails we've had through have been brilliant, in terms of how we're getting it all sorted. So thanks to everyone on that. Massive help.
Fantastic. Well, look, we're coming up on our half hour. You've got a dinner to get to. Look, everybody, I would like to say thank you so much for your support and help, and we really do appreciate it. There are going to be some very cool guitars coming up soon. Tomorrow's video is going to be an Ibanez Gem. We're just waiting for Matt to demo it. I figured somebody can play lightning fast metal without taking the piss out of tight pantsed metal players like Josh did the other day.
He'll be brilliant for that, yeah.
Poor Josh. We love him, but
he won't be doing that again, will he?
No, it was funny. It's fine. So there we go. Everybody, thank you very much. Have a fantastic evening. I will be back with the standard live stream on Sunday evening. but there will be a break for Christmas and New Year. I'm not entirely sure when we're going to be doing these streams over Christmas and New Year, come to think of it. But next week will be as normal, and we'll let you know what's happening after that. Everybody, have a good one. Goodbye. See you soon. Rock and roll. Cheers.
Cheers.